Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. This will be from the 16th to the 22nd of May 2022. And remember, the readings won't be for everyone. Take what resonates with you as always. So I hope you're well. Let's get straight into your reading and see what we have for you. It's the card I always call the ghost cage. Is it feeling trapped in a situation, something that you want to liberate from, or is it of your own making? That is that energy. Sometimes reminds me of the Eight of Swords. Okay, what do we have for you, Aquarius? Yeah, I'm using this deck. No, I'm not. I'm using Morgan Greer. Let's see what we have. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Overarching energy first. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians for the week? Message for Aquarius. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. What is the message for Aquarius? Thank you. So Aquarius, we have the card Victory, the Chariot. With that we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, or the energy of the card. Can be any sign. This is the Queen of Hearts, so emotions, feelings are key. We have the Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, with the Queen of Cups we have the Queen of Swords, we've got the Ace of Cups here. The Queen of Swords is probably likely your energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, bear with me, I'm suffering from allergies. Hay fever, as soon as, the pollen starts, that's it. So, the Queen of Swords can be the Queen of Air. She's an air energy. So, the Queen of Truth, the Queen of Clarity. So, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, male or female, or the energy of the card. It's probably you. We have the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. This is somebody who is, it feels in this energy, it feels like walking away or considering walking away. Now this feels like a relationship. The Ten of Cups can be the home, the family, the relationship. Happy home, happy family, happy relationship. With the Cups energy, it feels kind of heart-centered here. So, the Chariot can be a card of moving on. Let's see what we have. And it can be a card of travel and movement and physically moving from A to B. What was to what will be. And there's liberation right next to it, the freedom, liberating from a situation that you felt trapped in, or trapped in your own head on which way to go, because the Queen of Swords is in the challenge position here. So this is getting clarity, getting your head around a situation, getting your head straight, what you want, what you don't want here. If it's not you, it could be somebody leaving home in a way. It feels like it's a relationship, but yeah, it feels like someone's moving on. The Ten of Swords, yeah. It's surrendering to a painful ending. But with that comes freedom, liberation. Clearly there's an indication here that there was something that you felt. This is an energy of feeling trapped in some way, either in your own head or in your circumstances, or something has felt like you want to break free of it. And, you know, the Swords energy, the Queen of Swords, is to do with the mind, our thought patterns, how we perceive something. She's in truth. She is somebody who gets to the very truth of a situation, sees things for what they are, not what they want them, not what she wants them to be, but what they are. I feel because you've been in the challenge position, this is waiting to get to the very truth of his situation and what you're going to do. But in this energy, it feels like surrendering to a painful ending, because the Ten of Swords is a painful ending. It can sometimes be linked with betrayal, reasons for that. It can be linked with betrayal, being stabbed in the back, thrown under the bus. But it's the 10, which means that's the end of it. As soon as you make that decision to what you want, what you don't want, there is a new dawn rising in the distance. And that's what Spirit is telling you, that the victory is you overcome the challenge that you face by moving on. And you move on to something successful. Generally, in this energy, something better. This is somebody who's moving in a straight line in an end goal, because they're very clear on what they want, you know, what they're moving towards. It might well be that getting your life back into balance or restoring balance in your life is part of this process as well. But, you know, the Ten of Swords, you can see there's new optimism, pushing away that darkness. And finally, as soon as there's a surrender to a painful ending, there is this huge sense of relief and new optimism that kind of slowly comes in, that looks brighter and lighter. And you can see it will increase, you know, as the sun rises, that sun will push away the darkness more and more. So there's a real promise of hope and optimism, because this is the end of a situation, because you've made your mind up. I feel you're dealing with somebody who is connected to your heart. That is the energy here. Now, this can also be about leaving home. It's difficult, but leaving home for some reason. It could well be to do with other people leaving home in some way. And it's not easy. I mean, it feels like, for a lot of you, it feels like a relationship. And the Queen of Swords, you know, getting clarity, deciding what you want, what you don't want, or something being made clear to you. This can also be a person, Aquarius. The Queen of Cups she can be somebody who offers love, but she can also be somebody who's very caring and compassionate, because you are, and she's also Queen of Hearts, so she is a master of the heart. You know, she is somebody who really understands emotions well. So because you don't have clarity, you might be talking to a Queen of Cups kind of person, very motherly, very caring, very nurturing, a very good listener, somebody who really advises you well in emotional circumstances, very good with emotions and feelings. So you might be talking to a Queen of Cups here, is what I'm getting. I think she probably helps, you know, bring clarity to your situation. We have the Ace of Cups, an offer of love, a renewed beginning. The Ace of Cups can be an offer of love, but it can also be opening to new optimism, where your heart opens to a new beginning. And I'm feeling that's more the case here. It's self-love. It's emotional rebirth. It's that new optimism that I'm talking about here, with the sun rising in the distance, pushing away the darkness, because finally you're putting something behind you that in this case you've come to the conclusion you need to put behind you here. And there's that sense of new optimism and new hope. Now, yes, it can be new love. It can be, you know, if it's a third-party situation, it can be new love. It can be an offer of love, somebody asking you not to walk away. But in this case, because it's the advice from Spirit, it feels like Spirit is showing you love. Spirit is telling you, yeah, you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you, can be disappointment. There could be reasons to be walking away, but you're walking towards something better. The Nine of Cups, greater happiness, fulfillment. And you can see there's a missing cup here. And Spirit is telling you that missing cup is going to be filled here. Spirit is giving you love, is showing you promise, is showing you that as you walk away, things are going to get better, and there is an emotionally new beginning, emotionally uplifting new beginning for you is what I want to say. And the lotus flower on that deck, which is beautiful, is linked to spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. This is somebody who intuitively, heartfelt as well, is choosing to walk away because they know it's the right thing to do. I've gone in with the Ten of Cups. Generally, it's a blessed energy, the Ten of Cups. It can be family, even extended family here, wider family, but it can be about the home, the family, and also about the relationship itself. So in this case, it feels in this energy here, Aquarius, this is an energy of somebody who is walking away. It feels bringing something to a very painful ending, and it's not an easy thing to do. But that's where the victory lies, because they can liberate themselves from a situation and start an uplifting path. This is the cup of joy being offered to you by Spirit. Three of Swords can be third-party situations, painful truths, considering breakups or breaking up. The Wheel of Fortune, again, is the energy of, do you want to go around this? This is Spirit allowing things to play out, to give you the opportunity to get clarity on whether you want to repeat some kind of life cycle that you're in or break free of it. It's that kind of energy, you know. It's the window of opportunity to either really turn something around in your life, or in this case, you know, turn something around in your life by walking away. It feels like there's a strong liberation energy here. But that's where the victory lies. And it might well be for some of you, this process might have involved some kind of victory, might involve some kind of success. It could even be things like legal, you know, winning something, if decisions and choices, if you're waiting for clarity on something. It might well be for some of you that can be linked to this process as well. Not limited to that, but it can be. I felt that, so I'm saying it. But it feels you can finally move on in a strong way, moving on, liberation, a new day is dawning, and there's an uplifting new beginning being guided to you by Spirit. Spirit telling you that your heart will open up again, and there is a lovely uplifting new beginning waiting for you. Okay. Final message for Aquarius, please. Horse, free spirit. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, what on earth? Horse, free spirit. Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. I mean, I have liberation all over this reading. The beginning card, the end card, the card in between, you know, the Ten of Swords, Chariot. There's a strong energy of just, I am moving on. I'm taking the reins of my life, moving on. And it feels like to something better. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I will see you next time. Thank you.